Jeez. Hi. Welcome to my first YouTube video. This is extremely awkward and uncomfortable for me, and I'm filming the second my parents or my mother just left the house. Today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup tutorial. It's kind of full coverage, but not the most full coverage. Like, I feel like, because I've been trying to record videos for a while, the second I turn on this camera, I'm just not a funny person, which is really upsetting, because I don't know if you can tell, I'm a bit scared here. I'm a bit scared. Yeah, if I forget to tell you a product or something, which is the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is a makeup video, but, well, no, it's a little chit chat. Get ready with me. If I do remember, I'll say. We're starting off with skincare. I don't know anything about skincare. I just pick up what my friends told me to get from Brightsign. But first is the ordinary hyaluronic acid. I don't know. I don't actually know what hyaluronic acid does. I just use it because my friends tell me to. Anyways, yeah, I feel like I should talk a bit about how I finally decided to start a YouTube channel, and will I stick to this? I hope I do. I hope I do this time, because all throughout my life I've always made videos and then just scrapped them. But now I think a lot of my family's out of the house at the moment, so I actually have time to film and not be interrupted. I just finished school. I just think now's the perfect time. I'm on my gap year because I think I'm going to uni next year. Not 100% sure. We can't hold me to that, but I think I'm going to uni next year. So I'm trying to do something on my gap year, because working at McDonald's just isn't... It's not very fulfilling. I think that's the word. Fulfilling. Okay, and I'm just using this sunscreen. Also, this should be the first video that's out, but I'm also trying a vlogging thing, but I don't live a life that's worth vlogging. So that could be a terrible mistake. I want to do a vlog, like a week in my life, because I love watching week in my life, and I love commentary videos. I know this isn't commentary, but I love like just sit down videos. Not necessarily like the Will and E. James Marriott, more just like, more like the trim level Mike Smite type of vibe. That is my prep done. For my brows, I use L'Oreal Infallible Brows. It's actually too dark for me. I kind of have monstrous brows when I use this. That's fine. I bought it, now I have to use it. I don't fill them in too much. I just kind of like, I do one line underneath, and then I just start to like create like brush strokes, except that this brush is like kind of too thick to make actual brush strokes. See, does that look too dark or no? I can't tell. This is how they've always been looking recently, and I don't think I'm a fan. Okay, anyway, that's them now. Next, this might be controversial. I use hairspray to glitter my eyebrows. I just spray it onto the like brush thing, and I run it to my brows. I never had a gel or anything, a spray, an eyebrow gel, whatever, that has stuck my brows down the way hairspray does. And like, whether or not the shape is good, because I filled them in terribly, they're gonna look like that until I want them off. Anyways, now time to start the actual makeup. I mixed these two things because I never used to wear foundation before, and I like this a lot more. I've always wanted to wear foundation. Like, I hate the look of just straight concealer on the face. So this MGO Flawless Glow, it's just a Charlotte Tilbury ripoff, but then I'm gonna put that all over my cheeks. It's the tiniest bit dark, that's the thing, is that it's like not the right shade for me. But then I go in with this, the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, in a shade that's like just right for me, and when you mix it with this, I just get literally the tiniest little, and then I mix it. And right in my sponge. I already wet my sponge earlier, but don't look at how moldy it is. Do not look at the concoction that I've created inside of this sponge. Anyways, I feel like in this first video I should talk more about like why I'm making a channel. And I think it's really just because of this gap year that I'm on. Like, again, I've always wanted to start YouTube. I would sit at this desk for the last 10 years of my life. When I was bored, I would sit at this desk, I would film me doing my makeup. Whenever I'd go out alone, I'd always film me doing it. Like, I've always loved YouTube. I didn't realize that wasn't a universal thing, that people just like didn't watch YouTube, but apparently not. Like, that's something that I didn't realize until recently, is that there are people who just like do not watch YouTube, who do not have favorite YouTubers. And I'm like, well, what do? Watch shows? I get bored. I've been watching the same show for like 6 months now because it bored me. And then I'm using Kosip concealer. The second I bought this, my friends actually told me that it's going to grow mold in it, but
it is what it is.
Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to go to uni for next year, but I really, really, really want to move to Melbourne. And I just don't see myself moving to Melbourne for any reason other than university. I think that's such a big move. It is. It's like a 15-hour move from me. It is not my closest city by any means, but it's my favourite city. Whenever I picture myself in the next 5 years, it's always in Melbourne, and I don't think I should move to another city or anywhere if I know that's where I want to be, because I love that city so much. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know what I would go to uni for. Well, I do. I have a couple of ideas, and I think this next year is where I'm really gonna save money and just figure it out. Because I'm talking to a girl at work, and she just dropped out of uni. She's only a year above me, and she just dropped out. She did a year, she hated it, she dropped out, and I really don't want to do that. That's why I'm giving myself this year to kind of think on it. I really want to go just to make friends, and I know that's like, don't go to uni to make friends, like those are some expensive ass friends, but sorry, Fenty Beauty Amber. Next, Rare Beauty blush in, oh, this was the only shade there, but it was also the shade I wanted anyway, so is that kind of glam blush? I can't tell. I've got to a point where like my whole face is cream now, which is something I really love, because I have very dry skin and I only use powder to powder, which leads me to my Bloom Fit Me Fair Light. Then I'm just gonna get a teensy bit more, and go over everywhere else. Highlighter. I'd choose Colourpop Flexterian, a classic. Also, I used to be an Instagram editor. I need to figure out how to download Adobe After Effects for free again. I use Give It To Me Straight Colourpop palette for my eyes because I just do like a light shimmery on my eye. I'm going in with Matter of Fact, just like the white shade, and I'm just going all across my lid. That's a bit too pinky for my liking. Normally I use the white from my other palette, I just didn't want to go grab it. Then I use Upfront, which is actually just like a white, like shimmery colour. Sorry, my throat's like croaky. A white shimmery colour. And I just put that all over my lid. Eyes done. I'm using my friend as a trial for whether or not I want to go to uni next year, because he started this year. He's one of the like 2-3 people in my year who actually started uni this year. Anyways, he's going for nursing. I'm excited to see if he loves it or hates it, because that's going to determine whether or not I go. And should I base my experience off him? No. We're very similar people, and so if he hates it, I think I'll hate it. Maybe less sensational, intense black. I want to make a video about my favourite movie ever, posting Wallflower. Not that there's anything I can say about it that hasn't been said already, but that is just my favourite movie ever. I've rewatched it a million times. Also, I promise I have more of a personality than I am displaying. I just need to get used to talking to a camera and acting like it's a friend, you know? Because I feel like a white stale piece of toast to the way that I'm talking to this camera. I feel like I'm talking to a child. I feel like I'm talking to a person who I just met, which I am. We did just meet, but we've got to move past that. Finally, I use Burt's Bees Lip Shine. I have this in multiple colours. This is my favourite thing ever. It's so moisturising. This is in 013 Peachy. And sometimes I'll put lip liner on, but I actually didn't bring it over here with me, so no lip liner for me. Yeah, I either do that, or I like the one of these that's in like a brownie colour, because I much prefer to have like brown lips than pink. I don't like having pink lips on. Anyway, that's the final look. It's like full coverage natural, but hopefully I'll see you in the next one. If I stick to this, I will. See ya.